centuries that Kemit and the Cushite people are one of the same people. There are not no different group of people. They want to put up there that the Cushites conquered Egypt. And the thing is, the Cushites and the Egyptians were one of the same. There were no different people. They were one of the same. Just the power was always in the south, or what you would consider Upper Egypt, in Lower Nubia. That's where the power base was. Even when they had an invasion that came out of Asia, for people that was out of Asia themselves to run further south down to a group of people that was their so-called enemy. Do that make any goddamn sense? So let me get this straight, how these people say, well, they conquered the Cushites in the south. They conquered Nubians. No, they did not. They were one of the same people. Even Nefertiti, Queen T, the Pharaoh Akhenaten, his wife, they were out of Cush. They were originally from Nubia. They were Nubian. So they try to cover this up, say, well, we don't think they were Nubian. The Egyptians are completely different from the people of Cush. No, they not. They are the same damn group of people. Just like the people of Punt. They are the same people. See, this is what these Eurocentric, you had different pharaohs running ancient Kemit at different times. You had Nilotic leaders, you had Cushitic leaders, you had a few Bantu leaders that were Bantu. But they were ancient, so-called, quote-unquote, ancient Egypt is a Cushitic and Nilotic and Bantu civilization. They always have been that way. They always have been that way. So what they want to do, since now modern day Egypt, you got these modern Egyptians talking about, I'm Egypt. I am ancient. Yeah, you Egyptian, but you're not Kemetic. That's all you have to do, is to distinguish them from modern day Egypt from modern day ancient Kemet. Prime example of that shit. You go to Hawaii. Now remember, before the Europeans came to Hawaii, you had mostly indigenous Polynesians who were Hawaiians. They were the indigenous people. Most of them were my complexion. Some of them were probably even dark. After years of Europeans coming in there, eventually conquered it, they intermingled with the population that were there. The Polynesians, they intermingled for years to the point there's no straight up ethnic Hawaiian. If it is an ethnic Hawaiian that's purely ethnic Polynesian in Hawaii, they're a small population at best. Due to all the intermarrying and shit with the Europeans, the white Americans and the British before that, they are a watered down population of people. Same thing that happened anywhere where people are conquered by a group of people. That Egypt, ancient Kemet, is no exception. The Macedonians, what they did was, up under Alexander the Great, Alexander the Great told them to take up native wives of them lands they conquered. So most of the Macedonians and Greeks took up Egyptian wives and they married. The reason why is this, so they can have a lineage, inside the land of Nubia. That means if they have sons, they'll have rights to everything in the land. Same thing that all the other groups of people came in. The Arabs did it, the Greeks did it, the Romans did it, the Assyrians did it, the Persians did it, the Hyksos did it. Every invasion force that came into Egypt intermarried into the population, or basically just had biracial kids. So now what you see in Alexandria, which is a new city, Cairo is a new city, them are not even ancient cities. Them are not even, Cairo is nothing more than what, a few thousand years old. It was built, Cairo was actually built during the time of the Umayyad Caliphate when the Umayyads came out of Arabia and conquered Egypt. So you got that incident of what's happening. By that time, ancient Egypt down to the south, ancient Nubia was still practicing all the Nubian, the Egyptian, the ancient Kemetic traditions until the advent of Christianity, which a lot of them converted to Christianity. Up under the church, the Coptic church of ancient Egypt, which still practice some of the ancient pharaonic teachings even in their religious organizations. So when these Eurocentrics come with this bullshit and these so-called I'm an Egyptian, I'm an Egyptian. Yes, you're an Egyptian, no doubt about it, but you're not Kemetic. It's a big difference. You're not ethnic Kemet. You're not of the soil. You're not of the indigenous people. A lot of you people that's over there in Alexandria now in Cairo are a mixture, amalgamation of all the people that conquered. But you go outside the major metropolises and you go out there to the rural areas, you start seeing all these people who y'all call Nubians. It's odd that majority of the people that live in the rural areas are Nubians. You mean to tell me y'all got overran by Nubians again?